It's your boy. It's your old boy. It's your boy First Class 305. I'm uploading a video as we speak to YouTube right now. It was like a quick pickup video, whatnot, about my whole Air Max excitement. And I got to thinking, man. I was actually looking at a review at a pair of shoes that I picked up, the Pimento Air Max 1s, the premium joints. And it got me thinking. The dude that was doing the video, I forget his name, I do apologize, actually made a good comment, or actually, we're at a consensus with what he stated in regards to not picking up any more Jordan releases and kind of stepping back from the shoe game in sort of some sort or whatnot, and so forth and so on. And I kind of agree with it, and it got me thinking, man. I just really want to kick it to y'all, kick it to the people who've been doing this for a minute, or even the people that just started and kind of like fell back and fell off a little bit. And I'm kind of just bear with me because I'm actually I don't want my MacBook to hibernate on me. So I just got to thinking, and I wanted to ask the Sneaker Squizzy a quick question. How do y'all feel about no longer picking up Jordan releases? How many of y'all are kind of with that? How many of y'all are kind of thinking the same way? Because I'm pretty sure we're not the only ones thinking like that. The big homie J Star 25 is on that, and a couple of other Sneaker Squizzy fans is on that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of fell back from the whole Jordan game in sorts. And the reason that I say that is because now the people who've been doing this for a while, the people who have a vast selection, the people who are connoisseurs of sorts, are kind of thinking outside the box for colorways that we've been fiending after. Good example is actually the pickup that I just made today. I told you I picked up the Pimento Air Max 1s. One of the main reasons I picked up the shoe is because it's made phenomenally. Premium suede, premium everything. And the price tag is, I hate to sound so American, and I hate to sound so entitled, or whatever the case may be, but the price tag was real light at $110 compared to Jordan releases, which are retailing for anywhere between 170 to 180. Except for the Bugs Bunny Suns, because them bitches gonna hit the outlet. I promise you. But either way, one of the main reasons that I picked up the shoe is because it was made phenomenally, and the second reason that I picked up the shoe is actually because it was somewhat of a compromise for the Raging Bull 5s. Which Raging Bulls am I talking about? The Toros. Yes, referring to the Toros. Picking up this Air Max 1 release is probably going to sway me away from picking up the Toro 4s that are coming out in July, or is it June, or whatever, because I haven't even gone on 23's back in almost a year. Now, I haven't picked up any Jordan releases. I think the last Jordan release I picked up was Black Friday. Yep, picked up the Black Cement 4s. Or the Bread 4s, whatever you choose to call them. So that's the last one I picked up. Yes, in November was the last Jordan release I picked up. And I picked up a good 30, 35, maybe 40 pairs. Since then, none of them are Jordans. I just don't see the necessity behind dealing with the hassle, A, dealing with the crowds, B, dealing with the poor quality, C, and overpaying for a shoe that isn't worth a piss. So, yeah, I took an ill step back because I don't feel like it's necessary for me to keep donating my money to Nike for no reason at all. So, yeah, I wanted to buy the Toro 5s. I really did. I bought the pack when it initially came out, but I sold it to one of the homies at a little bit above retail. I think I sold it to him for about $410, $420. Because he really wanted the pack, and y'all saw I also sold the 3Ms from the second pickup to the homie. The other 5, I seriously think somebody stole those Toros from me, but it's whatever. It doesn't really matter. You can't control everything, or it's probably in storage. It's probably it's somewhere, but whatever. Either way, I kind of the way that I'm dealing with it now is, you know, I'm getting a better shoe at a fraction of the cost. And it's pretty much doing exactly what the Toro did for me. That red, the suede, because the Toros actually had suede and stuff of that nature is what really drew me to it. So I'm kind of thinking to myself, I'd much rather get a better shoe and pay less and kind of compromise with the whole Jordan aspect of things, because at the end of the day, that's why we do gravitate to throw two Jordans: A, the style, and B, the colorways, because the colorways are classic colorways. So I'm kind of gravitating more towards getting the Jordans that, if there's any Jordans that I did want to buy, or any Jordans that I needed on the stable or needed to the collection. I'm kind of finding ways to kind of feed my sensation to get that shoe that I'm looking for without having to deal with the hassle of the Jordan aspect of things. I'm not saying I'm boycotting Jordan, but until the quality aspects change, I don't see myself spending any money on J's. I'm not gonna crab. I'm not like most people who complain about Jordan quality and are in every line picking up J's. I don't understand that. I was talking to one of my dudes who just really started collecting shoes, and he calls me for tidbits of information and stuff of that sort. So I, what I'm saying, I try to kick it to him with a little knowledge every now and again, and try to kick him some jewels and so forth. It's actually a homie who actually looked out for me and gave me a program, but we're not gonna talk about that. It's a sneaker program, just put it like that. It makes my sneaker copying a whole lot easier. Yes, it does. But either way, yeah. So, I kicked it to him, and he told me the same game, because he hears me complain about Jordan quality, because I do kind of complain about Jordan quality. But the one thing that differentiates me from most sneaker collectors is the fact that I complain about it and I do something about it, which is not buy it. It doesn't make any sense to complain about something when you're going to continue to feed the monster that is Jordan brand, Jordan retro brand, because Jordan brand is not a bad brand. If you look at every other shoe that they come out, look at the non-OG colorways that Jordan brand comes out with, and all the quality is phenomenal. He kind of approaches it like, you bought it the first 44 times they came out, you're gonna buy it now, and I don't have to put as much effort into it. And as sheep, because as the old adage goes, sheep shall be sheep, most people go out and continue to buy and continue to cop and continue to do this and continue to do that. Yet you insist on complaining. My thing is, don't complain about it if you're going to continue to feed into it. That's what it all boils down to. So I guess my main question right now is just to figure out how many, I'm not gonna say older, but more seasoned. Let's say seasoned, because there's younger cats who've been doing this since they were like 8. Let's keep it 100. Age ain't got shit to do with it. And anybody who got something to say about that shit, I'm 30, and at the end of the day, I know niggas who's 17 who got heat. You know what I'm saying? Be a little humble about yourself, bitch ass niggas. But either way, I just really want to know how many of you guys are kind of stepping away from the Jordan game, stepping away from the retro game. You know what I'm saying? Because of the quality issues and so forth and so on. Like, and when I say stepping away, I mean truly stepping away. I mean stepping away in the sense that cats like me and J Star are doing, in the sense that we're not really buying Jordan releases like that. I really I want to ask J Star 25. So if J Star 25, you see this, please, and you know what I'm saying, video response it back, or hit me up with a comment. How many releases have you picked up in the last, let's say, 6 months of Jordan brand releases? You could probably count on your fingers how many pickups you've picked up. I can assure it, but I just really want to hear from you. You the homie, so kick it to it, brother. Me personally, like I stated before, I've picked up nothing in the last 6 months. 6 months plus from Jordan brand, and I don't see myself doing it anytime soon. Well, until the Toros, maybe. Not too sure, quite possibly, not 100% positive. But that's a real maybe. So either way, that was my question, basically. I don't want to keep ranting. It's almost at 10 minutes or shit. But I want to know, how do y'all feel about that? Are y'all really stepping away from the Jordan brand game? And also, you know what I'm saying, just a side note to that question, what has been filling your need to buy sneakers? You know, because let's keep it 100 with sneakerheads. So no matter what we do, we need to buy new sneakers. We need that new shoe smell. So, you know what I'm saying? You want to add a box to that Jenga stack that you got in your closet. So what have you been doing to fill that void that Jordan brand has been filling? Because it is a void. Because all us older sneakerheads, in regards to older, as I stated, means seasoned, who've been picking up for a minute, can tell the difference. You know, can it's definitely differentiate the quality from what it used to be to what it is now. So I want to know what y'all been dealing with in order to keep the high, if you want to call it that. You know what I'm saying? Get your fix. Whatever you've been scooping up in order to do that. Me personally, Amex ones, Roshi's, just pretty much anything aside from foam posits and Jordan Brand. Foam posits just because it's just so played out at this point. Jesus Christ. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. It's getting a little ridiculous at this point. Seriously. Foam posit, kill it. Get done. I get it, Nike. You want to make your bread. You're done. But, yeah, what do y'all feel about it? It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning over here, so I'm enough to done talking. I'm going to go ahead and play this game for like 25 minutes and try to hit the hay and catch a little couple Z's. Because I got to go buy some more sneakers tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I want to know that. You know, just go ahead and hit me up with your responses and all that jazz. I would like to see video responses also. So if anybody on YouTube is, get down with the video responses, hit me up with it. And, yeah, I'm out here. Either way, it's your boy First Class 305. I'm out your ear. I'm out your face. Chucking up in deuces. Salute, nigga.